Man, I almost forgot to do this. And shoot, if you on my page, I do this every year. And my records is good every year. I done made a lot of guys some good money placing their bets on this weekend. Now, before I say anything, I don't condone nobody who don't have the money to gamble. I don't condone gambling, period. So everything that I'm giving y'all out here is for free game and it's for all giggles. You get what I'm saying? Because I've seen a lot of stuff go wrong with people gamble. It's a thing that if you can't afford to lose it, don't gamble it away. Look, people hit me up saying, Randy, man, you ain't put no pictures out. Who you got? Who you got? Who you got? Some of them ain't slick. They know I know what I'm talking about, but at the same time, they know that I be picking winners. Last weekend, just I ain't got to say it, man. I'm just good at picking. Yeah? But man, hey, what's going on, y'all? We about to go through these games right quick. While I'm on break, uh, and I'm just gonna give you my who I think gonna win, who not gonna win. Give y'all some rationale. I mean, shoot, y'all can debate, do all that good stuff, but I'm just telling y'all what it is, man. We got some good games this weekend. Last weekend, I went 5-1. I y'all, I told y'all to pick the Browns. I told y'all to go ahead and let the Browns put them in that bad boy. But this I'm gonna do. That's why I'm doing this kind of live a little bit on all three of my platforms. So um, the reception area over here is straight, but I don't know why I keep going out. But forget all that. Let me just go through it, y'all, real quick. Um, we got two games today. We got there we go. Some of us coming back up. Give me stay with me, y'all. La 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 la. Dang, reception so bad over here. I can't believe I'm working about you know what I'm saying, in this area today. It's crazy. But anyway, so gonna get right to it. Like I said, I think Ravens and the Bills gonna be the best game we got this weekend. I think one of those two teams can pull off what other people think is an upset, and I ain't gonna really get into that of the Chiefs. But shoot, man, I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this bad boy, some of this stuff in now, so we can go ahead and talk about it and we can debate it out, man. So get y'all um, bet slips out. If you know me, you know I know what I'm talking about. Probably help some of y'all. Some of y'all probably need to get some kids' shoes and maybe get yourself a PlayStation 5 because um, your baby mama, your side chick, your girlfriend, or your sugar mama want to play you to the left. Like, no, I ain't doing that this week. Like, I ain't doing that. You gotta do something else for me. She can change. She on that new year, new life, new mentality, and you mess yourself up. Let me help you get some money, man. All right. So first of all, let's go over the first one, man. Let's go over the easy one first, right? Let's go with the Bills I'm sorry. Let's go with the Browns versus the Chiefs. Man, Browns had one hell of a game. Hell of a game. And I told y'all they was going to do that. And the only reason that they was going to do that against Pittsburgh is like I've been told y'all, Pittsburgh showed their face already. Pittsburgh didn't have to go against any hard defenses, and they was able to air it out. And as soon as they got to 11-0, they was about to start facing some guys that was going to put that junk on lockdown. They was going to make them go into no-fly zone. Now, do they still put up some numbers? Yep. But the Bills running game, they got out too fast, 28. I told y'all what was going to happen. I knew it. The Bills lost their best two defensive guys, period. It was a tough one. So, I'm sorry, Steelers lost their best two defensive guys, Dupree and my man from Michigan. They lost them. They was gone for the season. So, they was hit already from jump. And then the Browns, man, they was coming on so much momentum. They had to play their way to get in. See, it's a different monster when you got to play your way to get in and earn it and not sitting for a while. So when they came back, they had all the things that you want. In the playoffs, there's a couple of things that you want. You want a stout defense and a solid running game. If you got that, you can float. It's just like in hockey. If you got a solid goalie and he rolling hot, you can roll it all the way through, baby. So listen closely. Pick for this game, I ain't going to pick no freaking Browns. And I'm going to tell you why. It ain't because I don't think the Browns is good and that they're not going to play hard. I just think now that the Browns, they're going to put 8 in the box, all right? And the Chiefs got some of the best tackling secondary, period. And they're going to do the job. So now, what they got to do, they got to go out here and hope that Chubbs and Kareem Hunt can carry this team and carry this load all the way through. Because it ain't going to be Baker. Baker not going to do it. So with this pick, real talk, if I had to go out, I think the Chiefs is a solid pick. Man, if I had to do a score, man, how would I say this? Man, Chiefs win. That Bills defense didn't impress me that much, especially that secondary. That secondary got ate up by Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh, I mean, Ben put up a playoff record over 500 yards. You get what I'm saying? So I would feel a little bit. I would still think the Chiefs was gonna win, period. But the one part that got me, like I said last week, when they had Steelers, I mean, they were just beating the hell out the Steelers. But for some reason, that second half, the Steelers almost came back on them. So I don't know if the Browns got complacent or anything like that, but man, I was like, yeah, they might well enjoy this because there ain't gonna be nothing else. So we're gonna say Chiefs win. I'll make it a modest. This is how I'll put it, just to help y'all out. I'll give y'all a good one. Chiefs gonna win. Let's say 28-13. And I'm gonna put that on here just for everybody want to know. So we're gonna say this. So that's how we're gonna put that, man. We're gonna say Chiefs win 28-13 over the Browns. That's gonna be my pick for that bad boy. Man, no rhyme, no reason over it. It's just like I said, I'm going by what I've seen and how I know how this team operates. The Browns, that secondary is a no show. And they got to go through Kelsey, Hill, Harmon. It's just they got too many weapons. Watkins. They could barely contain the two weapons that the Steelers had, and it was getting ate up. So if I had to make that pick right now, that's what I'll say for everybody. I'll just say right now, that I would say put it down just like that. That's why I would say put it down. Chiefs win 28-13. over the Browns. Don't get all afraid if the Browns jump out fast. Browns is you know what I'm saying, because the Chiefs do that. And I think it's gonna catch up with the Chiefs, but the Browns ain't got the back, you know what I'm saying, the secondary to handle what they about to dish out. Browns, even if they rush, I mean, you still got, even if they get some good pass rush going, because what you got to do is that you got to have Mahomes. You need Mahomes to rush to the outside. Okay, he can throw at any angle, but he not as good when he run it to the outside. If he run it straight down the middle, and he can make things happen, he'll make everybody bite in. So that's what I'll say on that one. Let's get to the next one, man. So that one wasn't that hard, man. But let's go to the second game. Now this is the other game right here, and this is real talk. You got LA, the Rams, versus the G-Man. I'm about to say the G-Man. I'm about to get people upset. But versus Green Bay. So, man, you got the Green Bay Packers, all right, who right now looking low-key, even more than the Chiefs to me, like the team to beat. The team to beat, okay? In their conference, at least. They're definitely the team to beat over there. Now, the problem is going to be that Rams defense is no joke. No joke whatsoever. Secondary looking good. John Johnson looking good. Ramsey. And then they are just coming like hell. Last time they went against Green Bay, they was getting after Aaron Rodgers' behalf. I think this is the worst matchup that could have happened for the Green Bay Packers. Worst matchup before getting to the conference final. And with that being said, the problem is now, like, do I think that the Rams, right? Do I think the Rams are good enough on offense with Jared Goff with a broken thumb? Do I think they're good enough on offense to put up points on Green Bay, who their defense ain't no slouch either? So now I believe it comes down to this. Whoever can have the best running game out of these two teams is going to win. Period. I just think whoever got the best running game is going to come in there and win, because I like Aaron Rodgers, but I just think they're just going to go overload on Aaron. They're going to be like, look, if you're going to win, you're going to have to, let's say the Rams are going to make Green Bay beat them on the ground, period. Like, you're going to have to beat us on the ground. If you can put up 200 yards on us on the ground with your three-headed backfield that you got back there, and we lose, all right, so be it. If y'all do it. That's the problem. And then on the other side, you got Akers. Rookie didn't come out of nowhere and been playing solid. And then the LA line, offensive line, looking real good ever since my man that came back off an injury. So now it's like, dang, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? And this one, if I was a betting man, man, it'd be like, who do you trust more? And then you got the Mystique Lambeau. I mean, LA, normally them warm weather teams go to the last time I seen a warm weather team going to Green Bay and hearing Aaron Rodgers, his ass, was a little guy named Colin Kaepernick with the 49ers. He came down there and handed Aaron Rodgers his ass, and they won the game. I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. I don't think it's going to be a game where you're like, whoa. No, I think it's going to be low-scoring. And man, okay. And tight. I think it's gonna be a tight one too. So this is what I think. All right. So people, this is my pick. We're gonna go Packers win 17-14 over the Rams. I think it's gonna be a really hard-nosed game. cold weather. This benefits Green Bay a lot more than the Rams. I don't think Jared Goff can beat Aaron Rodgers. Period. Um, and whoever, like I said, whoever's got the best running game and forces the other team to be one dimensional is gonna win. I think Green Bay running backs just are built for what they're about to go through today. Um, so I mean, would it be a shocker if the Rams won? No, because that defense is some monsters. I just don't think the offense got enough to pull them all the way through. So there we go with that pick. So right now we got Chiefs and the Packers. So there's no surprises there, right? Um, let's go to this next one. I'm like trying not to be all crazy with it, but I'm telling you, this is my game of the week. I don't care what nobody say. This is the game of the week. This is gonna be the best game, and that's tonight. That's why I'm trying to bust this workout right quick. After I get off this, lunch, I took an early lunch. I'm like, so I want to get this in. But man, my two favorite young teams in the NFL, the Buffalo Bills and the Ravens. Man, there are no two teams hotter coming into the playoffs than these two teams. And I tell you, in both of their games, it had me looking. And the reason why I'm gonna choose who I'm gonna choose is I was gonna say, man, when you do these bets, you gotta think with your heart. You gotta use your mind, and then don't put it with your heart in, because you can have your favorites, and then your favorite, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh man, I'll put it down on. But I'm like, I don't think it's that. I think it's something else when it comes to these two teams. They're both young. I see that the Ravens. I'm gonna do the Ravens first. Ravens, they look like they found themselves. I think Lamar Jackson needed that win so much just to get over the hump. He needed like that win to show that, man, let me stop all the naysayers talking about I can't do this, I can't pass, I can't do that, I can't run, I can't do all this other good stuff. He needed that. He needed to go out there and play. You play to your strength. This is how football is. Any sport, you play to your strength. Wherever it is going, the saying is, do it until they stop it. And I think the Ravens have just found that way, and they've just been like, bam, we come in, we found ourselves. This is where we at. This is how we got where we are. We are a hard-nosed running team. That we just so happen that we got a QB that's an athlete who can pass too. So it's going to be a really, really, really good game. I really think so. I think it's going to be an awesome game. I think this one is going to be another close one. I like the Bills, right? And the question on that side of the ball is, do the Ravens, how are they going to compensate in the secondary for Diggs? Because Diggs is a monster. He didn't have a great game. At first, like I said, he's a crybaby. And I thought, when he went there, like, good riddance, get rid of him. But he came out and proved himself this year. Now you just got to do it over a consistent basis. So now it'll go into who I think is going to be better. Both of these two teams got some good defenses. Last week, Bills defense, oh man, old man River almost pulled it out on them boys. Almost. And the funny thing is that both of these quarterbacks lost last year in the playoffs. And I think these two are just a part of the future of the NFL. And I love it. I love it. This game will be the best game, mark my words, of this weekend. I'm telling you. It's definitely my most anticipated game. Hey, man, that's my baby girl. I'm gonna do that. So I thought she was gonna stay a little bit more at her mom's house, but she just missed her dad. She want to come back home. I mean, how could you not want to be around this? I'm incredible. I'm a great guy. But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying, y'all. So the question is, which one of these teams' defenses is going to show up? That's really all it's going to be. Can the Bills stop the running onslaught that they're going to get with the Ravens? Because the Bills let a lot of passes go through too. So I don't think Lamar ain't going to find that out. We're going to see if that read option going to get them. And then can the Ravens defend that passing onslaught of the Bills? They're playing in Buffalo. Y'all already know the Buffalo mob is out and they ready to do their thing. And I don't know how many people they got in their crowd, but they love it. Either way how it goes. Even with all that being said, I had to go with my heart a little bit on this one. And something in my gut is just telling me that this is going to happen like this. So this is why I'm picking. Something in my gut just telling me. Ravens win 16-14 over the Bills. It's going to be a really, really close game. I got it with some field goals. I don't think it's going to be a lot of I think the Bills, if any touchdowns, is going to be the Bills with maybe a passing touchdown or two, maybe Josh Allen running it in when they get close. But I really think that Lamar and them are going to be running. They're going to constantly get in field goal range, maybe get one touchdown and 2 field goals. I think it's going to be a really, really close game. And I think the Ravens, I like they peak because it's a gritty peak. Because again, they have to play their way in. I always go with people that have to play their way in. They fight harder. They really do. They fight harder. And the Bills defense did not impress me last week going against the Colts. They barely almost lost the game, also with the help of referees and some bad calls too. So I mean, with that, then of course we got the last game, and it's versus the two old legends. It's like Vegeta against Goku. I wonder if that's a good example. Yeah, too old folks. Basically, it's like Demolition Man. It's like Sylvester Stallone versus Wesley Snipes. They got unthawed because they old as hell now, and they still playing. And and of course, TB12 versus Drew Confederate flag Drew Confederate flag Breeze. Look, all that out the way. Football on the field. Saints didn't look good last week. The only reason they ended is because Buffalo offense was so. That that's a lot of B's this week. The Bears offense was so anemic and bleeding and hemorrhaging that they got in because the Bears should have beat them. Period. Bears defense did everything to keep them in the game. Now, Breeze has beaten Brady twice this year. It's hard to beat a team 3 times, and normally it don't happen. But I think that the reason why they've been able to beat them is because Antonio Brown was still looking for himself. The bad news for them is that he found himself. Now, can the Todd Bowles call an excellent defensive game? That's my concern. Because sometimes Todd Bowles do not call it good. But last time, it's like the defense makes some really boneheaded plays. And the question to be, can Drew Brees beat Tom Brady in the playoffs, making it 3 times this year, and keep moving on, right? Now, also, I always tell people that like you said, you got to make your picks being smart and base it off factual information. Neither one of these teams were very impressive to me. They got past the Redskins, but it wasn't impressive. So, my thing is that, will this be a high-scoring game? Will it not be? And which one of these hardcore veterans is going to be able to go against Aaron Rodgers, which is another veteran, the following week in the NFC Championship, right? And I know I'm counting the chickens, in my eggs for the hatch, but I'm just saying, who can do this? What's going to happen? What's going to be the score of this game? I personally think that we might be looking at a high-scoring game with these two teams, personally. Defenses are good, but I think they both kind of sloppy. They played real sloppy in the last couple of weeks. So I think we're going to have a high-scoring game. And if I had to do the pick, this is what my pick would be. Oh, my goodness. Randy, you want to do that? Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do it. Yeah, we're going to do it like that. And some of y'all might be surprised. There we go. I think the Bucks going to win that one. I think the Bucks going to win 28 over, 28-24 over the Saints. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, but I think they're going to pull it out. Maybe in a last-minute thing to break the Saints' heart again, because Saints shouldn't even be in this playoff. Like I said, the Bears should have beat them, but they're going to come prepared. Both of them going to bring their A game. I just think that TB12 is going to send Drew, good old boy Breeze, into retirement, wondering how in the world can he still be out of the top 5 quarterbacks, and he got just about all the records easily because you didn't win when it counted. You got one of them. You're dealing with Brady. He got 6 of them and been there several times. So I got to go with my boy TB12, and we'll see what happens. All right, y'all. Those are my picks for this time frame. Let me know what y'all think. Go ahead, tell me what's up. And shoot, we'll see what happens. Starting with the first game today. Good luck to you all. Bet responsibly. Don't bet the house. You got to live there.